So it just dawned on me. It just dawned on me that when the other guy spoke to me yesterday, he said, I don't never see you around here. And I just want to emphasize there are monitoring spirits. It didn't hit me yesterday. It didn't hit me yesterday, but there are monitoring spirits everywhere. And the more chosen you are, the more spirits. He says, I don't ever see you around here. What are you looking out for me? I don't ever say that to anyone. I don't ever see you around here unless I'm over here like walking around looking for people. Crazy. And the fact that a regular old trashy drug boy wants to claim dominion over a street. It's really sad what we have become. The European has allowed us to become a stereotype. A real stereotype. And it's unfortunate. But God allows us to become more. Let me tell you how competitive this spiritual game is. Yesterday I made a video. I didn't post it. I still haven't posted it. But in the video, I gave so much glory to God for 40 minutes straight. And there's a reference. Oh, see how beautiful that sun is? That sun is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Always give glory to the Son. Always give glory to the Son and the Father. But give glory to the Son. We wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for the Son. But listen. I made a 40-minute video. Terrence Howard made a video as well. If you type in Terrence Howard on YouTube, very great video, very good video. He speaks about the truth tellers and just being honest about what's going on, because it prevents us from evolving as a species if we live in the darkness. So let me tell you this. I was talking to God, and I said to God, maybe I can use this? No. I said, God, hold on. Throw this in the trash can. I said to God, what I say? How do you want me to save the world? And he said, I'm going to show you. He said, continue doing what you're doing because you're still a child. Well, the next time you hear the word human, just say the word child. Humanity isn't a species more than it is a form or a state of being. Just like you become child and adult, humanity is the child form of what we become in the spirit. So God said, what do you want to do? And I said, I just want to change the world. He said, well, change the world in your world and then expand it. Because the only way the world's going to change with your viewpoint is if you get there I was also watching a 1% video on YouTube. You know those little motivational, those motivational millionaire, like billionaire YouTubes, and they say, if you want to be like, what's it called? Lux, Lux. You know them videos, those motivational videos. If you're in a 1% millionaire and you know you're gonna be a millionaire, you know. So, anyways, I was watching those videos. You know, it was calling me. The Terrence Howard video I seen first. While I was watching Baby Keem's documentary, then I saw the Terrence Howard joint, and I played it back twice because I'm like, oh, it's the time now. It's the time. And the fact that he's Hollywood and he's admitting that it's time, it shows that even they're tired. Even Hollywood is tired of Hollywood doing Hollywood stuff, you know. And I've gotten to a point where I get it because they can't really say they're tired because they still work for Hollywood. But we can say we're tired because we don't work for Hollywood. Well, if you're not lukewarm. So the point I'm trying to make is this. Also, you got to stick with the fight. You got to stay with the fight because even there was a video with LaRussell and people got mad at him for signing with with Rock Nation because Jay-Z's evil. And everyone know that Jay-Z's evil. But for some reason he signed with him and he justified it by saying like, oh, it's just distribution or whatever. He's saying it's not a full deal, it's partnership. Either way, they're all connected. So the point I'm trying to make in this video is you got to stick with God the whole way. Because the only people that know the real story is you and God. Everyone else knows the story you're telling. You know what I'm saying? Everyone else knows the story you're telling. It doesn't mean that it's actually the real story. So let me tell you about a truth that I was reluctant to tell, but God said, be honest. You don't have to post it, but just articulate it, voice it to the world. So after I became so dominant with God and fully surrendered as much as I possibly can, until He matures me to do it more, or a better way. I'm in the morning. I wake up early. He's been waking me up so early lately, and I look for my phone to kind of see what the vibe is for the day, and I start with the video. I think on Terrence Howard. I think one of them videos, you know, and at that point. Why this car driving so slow? You know, at that point, I was kind of like, discombobulated because I'm like, today feel weird. I went outside, it was freezing. And God was like, it's the 17th, it's starting. This is the start of your new life. How do you want to begin it? Once I made that video, exposing God's true power and how you need to devote yourself, my electricity cut off. Just automatic. You know what I'm saying? And God said, don't worry about it. But at the same time, question why not yesterday? Why not the day before? It's because you didn't affirm yourself yesterday and the day before. And be grateful for when it was on and continue striding. And that's what I'm telling you now. Regardless of what happens in your natural three-dimensional world, do not let Satan's distractions affect your goal. What are the odds? I woke up and I heard the choo. It sounded like everything was turning off. And God said, because everything in your future is turning on. It's a trade-off. Why didn't all this happen yesterday? What did you do yesterday that changed things? Because every day we can manipulate our future. Every day. He said, what did you do yesterday? I said, I did a little bit of art. I took a bath, watched a little bit of porn, interacted with the world, came back to the house, rudely interrupted, did a bit more art. I wrote a letter to you. I burned the letter. I spoke to you again, and I actually wrote a 2-page letter to God. But that's not important. The point is that I had devoted myself to the future version of me, and I said I'm willing to walk into it. Things changed. Things changed drastically. He said that's how drastic I can do things. So when that happened, I wasn't even afraid. I wasn't anxious. The old me would have went crazy. He said just continue doing what you can do. Seek help. Seek help. But do what you, don't stop moving. Continue moving forward, because it's just the matrix. Everything in this game of life is fake. It's how you adapt to it. I could be going crazy. God said it's dark inside, but it's sunny outside. You feel me? See all this sun? He said, if this house is dark, leave the house. I'm taking a walk just to take a walk. And it's so beautiful out here. It's just so beautiful. Sun beaming. See that sun? It's just so beautiful out here. He said, enjoy the day for what it can give you. So now, I'm enjoying my day. Every day is a day to enjoy yourself. Every day is a day to enjoy yourself. How you doing? Every day you can enjoy yourself. You just got to figure out how and why. Every day is a day you can enjoy yourself. Because we can always focus on the negative. We can always focus on the negative. But we don't have to. We don't have to. We purposely focus on the negative because that's all we got. When you have more to choose from, you can do more. You can become more. But most people don't got nothing to choose from. We have to acknowledge that we are more. We can become more. We are more. What's up, man? We can become more. We can do more. Everything that is in this world, I'm not gonna say it's fully artificial. I wanna say in this world, not everything is real. And if you are real, you have the advantage. Let me repeat that. In this world, not everything is real. And if you are real, you have the advantage. This is the point in life where you're supposed to get your focus up. Even before you get your money up, get your focus up. Then get your money up. Seek help. It might not have worked out before, but seek help, minimal. Just see people that's on the same energy as you. If they can help you, they will. Then you don't even have to ask them like that. And if they can't, they can't. But at least you put your word out. Speak to God more every day, not just for the blessings, but for the conversation. Just to build that bond. We're at a point now where everything is changing. Everything is changing. We need to understand that. Also, quick side note, anytime, anytime the timeline, anytime the timeline changes, anytime the timeline changes, anytime there's construction, that means there's a timeline change. Anytime there's random construction, that means the timeline changed. Okay? That means you got to get on it. Time is not a day by day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Time is in jumps. It might be one Monday, Thursday, that's one time gap. Thursday, next Monday, next time gap. Like, it's different. I don't really know how to express it into three-dimensional words, but when the dimension changes, the rules change. And if you don't adapt to the new rules, you're not gonna know how to play it. It's like in arithmetic, you got 2 plus 2, 2 minus 2. Once you get to algebra, it's 2x plus, and they say, what? If your brain can't adapt to the shift of understanding, you ain't never gonna understand. And that's what life is. It's the evolution of understanding. We talk to you soon.